Hey guys, welcome to another TGun Productions video. I'm TGun and today I've got my Hot Toys review. So I bought this guy about a week or so ago, and I know it came out about 6 months ago, but I really have wanted a Hot Toys figure for ages now. And on eBay there's this guy called Smiling Robot where it's got pretty good deals. You do laybys and stuff. So this is my very first Hot Toys figure, and it's the Batman in the Arkham City outfit. So yeah, so it's Arkham City Batman. So it's a pretty big size box, as you can see. Two of the displays stack up there. So yeah, so I'll just get into the box details, open him up, show you the figure, the articulation, and then I'll wrap up the video. But yeah, so it's got pretty nice texturing here and stuff. It's got the Batman with the Arkham City comes around. You got the bat symbol here, Batman Arkham City, Hot Toys Masterpiece Video Game Batman. On the top and bottom is just this logo, Batman Arkham City. The sides is Arkham Batman. On the back's just got Batman and just all this other detail. Open it up, and it's the Batman Arkham City with this really nice loading screen thing that they have. The cast and crew that's responsible for the actual figure, and then the actual figure himself. So let's crack this guy open and have a look at Batman Arkham City Batman. Okay, so here he is out of the packaging. Now I am holding my camera for this, or iPad, just so I can actually show you the figure and his accessories. So he's got his accessories and that down there, instruction booklet, and the figure itself. The only little nitpick I have straight off the bat is that for some reason this ear is bent, so I'm gonna have to try and fix that up or just make the other ear different. But that's the only real nitpick I have. But yeah, I've got a couple of nitpicks so far, but yeah, that's just one of them, which the other one's just articulation. Other than that, I love the figure. But yeah, so let's have a look at his accessories. Now for the accessories, I'm kind of disappointed because I was hoping to get at least like maybe the electric gun and the remote hacking device, or I think it's called the Criptographic Sequencer, but remote hacking device is easier to say. So I was kind of hoping to get that, but it's just a very little nitpick I have, but this is still good the way it is. So you do get the instruction booklet, which you should read for any Hot Toys figure, like just so you know how everything goes and so you don't wreck the figure itself. And then just turn it around. It's got the hands for each of the accessories, how to swap out the mouth plate, and then how to rotate the head and stuff. But yeah, so that's the instruction booklet. You do get an extra pair of wrist pegs, so you can actually put them into a pair of hands, just so that you can have them ready to go in case you want to. Now you do get at least like 7 pair of hands there, if that's correct. 2, 4, 6, yep, 7. And then you technically get 9, because you do get a pair of fisted hands that are currently on the figure. I'm still trying to work out how to swap them out. So you get 9 pairs of hands. You get 2 of these grabby hands, like as if he's interrogating someone or choking someone, which is kind of different. This is more open than this one. You do get these 2 hands, which are kind of relaxed hands, but they can also hold the grapple gun or the back claw. So you can do that like that, or you can hold them in this hand. So yeah, and then you do get this for the explosive gel. So that just fits in there pretty nicely. So that's explosive gel. You get this hand for this thing, I forgot what it's, the line launcher. So, which was brought in by Robin. So yeah, and then you get a batarang hand. So it's kind of like a fisted hand, but it's kind of open just to hold the batarang. That. So then you also get an extra mouth plate, which is more of an expressive facial expression. Look at that. Now to swap out the mouth plate, it does suggest to use like a blunt tool, so I just use like this Lego separator. You just push it in like that, pop it out, and then you put a new mouth in. So that's what he looks like with the mouth. So it's all aggressive. So yeah. And then for his other accessories, you get a batarang. So I think mine's kind of bent, but I'll have to fix it up as well. It must have been bent with being shipped over here, but oh well. So it's just a regular Batarang. You got really great paint details on it. It's all black, there's silver there. Now, yeah, like I said, it's not the remote Batarang, it's just a plain one. You also get the line launcher with nice metallic silver, blue, and yellow. And it does articulate like that. You get the explosive gel, which is all painted nicely as well. That's the little violet stuff, comes out there. And then the button to actually explode it, I'd say, is that to explode it. And you do get the grapple, so this can come out. It's got really nice texturing, and it comes out like that, so you can have it shooting out. And if you wanted to, you can actually put the back claw in. Put that in, and then you can put it in like that, and that's the back claw. And you can actually swap these around, so you can put the grapple in this one and put the actual claw in there if you wanted to, but I'm not going to do that. So yeah, and then you also get just a base stand with adjustable cradle. So just adjust out like that. And then you also have Batman, and then Batman Arkham City. And it just pops out like this. But yeah, so that's all the accessories. Now let's actually move on to the figure himself. So here's the figure himself, and I'm really impressed with this. Like, I know it was a good figure because I've been looking at reviews for it before I got mine. But I'm really happy that I bought this figure and that. So, like I said, it does have a pretty good deal on eBay. So go check out Smiling Robot if you want Hot Toys. You can lay buy them or just buy them all together. So, yeah. So, let's have a look at the cape and cowl. And I'll just turn this around. So the cape's a 2-ply. So, it's got 2 bits of fabric. And it's like the PS3 and Xbox 360 version. Sorry if you hear my family up there. It's like a greyish blue kind of colour. So, that's cool. And then it comes up here as well, which is one of the features I love with that colour. And it was different from Arkham Asylum. And then on the inside it's just black for the other fabric. So, I'm not sure what the fabrics are. I think this is like a pleather. Like a leathery kind of material, and then this just like another different fabric. And yeah, like I said, the ear is bent on mine, so I'll have to try and straighten that up or something. I don't want to break it, that's the thing. So yeah, and then his face, really nice face. I'll just try to. Sorry, like I said, it's off the stand. My iPad set. Get the face, you can see a little bit of stubble that he has there. Nice, relaxed face. The eyes really well done too. Oops. The head does come off easily though. So, it's got really nice eyes. You can see his blue eyes. You can see all the creases in the cowl. You can see the chin dimple with all the little stubble and that. Now, if you want to, which I'm not going to do, but like, there's this guy on YouTube who's actually made a battle damage version, so if you want to, you can like cut up the thing and just add like blood and detail and that, like, because he didn't really have a clean suit for long. It's like, as soon as he went over to Two-Face at the start of the game, he already had like a bullet hole there, which he had. But I'm not going to do that. Yeah, so now actually moving on to the suit. Now, it is actually a darker grey. Like, in the actual game, it's a light grey. In this, it's a dark grey, which I prefer. And I can't wait for the new version of the game where it's got the dark grey again. Because I prefer the dark grey over the light grey. And, yeah, so he's got all these nice details. It's got a body underneath, obviously. And it's got a rubber suit. It's got a little symbol coming out of the suit there for like a 3D effect. He's got all the little bolts and stuff coming around. See his muscles. And then just some of this details. Coming over to the back. Just move this out of the way. You just see all the back details. So you see the spine, shoulders are about here. Then all this other detail. Really nice belt. I really dig this belt. And I'll just carefully do that. And I really like the cape too. Like, if you want to, you can actually do that to make it shorter so it's not as wide. But I prefer having a wide cape. So you can actually try pull off the Michael Keaton thing where it wraps around. So it only goes around to about there, kinda, sorta. So that's if you try to do the Michael Keaton look. Or it just comes behind that. So, yeah, then coming up here, it's got this nice belt, which has got a weather effect, which is really good too. The clips then got some silver. They can't open them, but I'm not even gonna. Oh, it looks like you can, but you can't. Then coming down to the legs, you've got his knee pads. You've got some other details. Got like a blacky gunmetal grey black, kind of black boots, which are pretty posable. These can move around, so if you want to have them differently, so you can. Got a little bit of yellow. Coming up here, it's got his gauntlets, which are really well done. Got shoulders, details. It's really muscly, as you can see here. So that's the muscle effect. We just, yeah. There you go. So you can see his muscle. And that on the back of the leg comes around like that. Whoops! Don't fall, Batman. Don't fall. But yeah, it looks pretty nice. And then the gauntlets are really well done. You got to be careful because these bits aren't as sharp, but like they're kind of sharp, but they're not. So they could break easily. So you got to be careful. And then yeah, I really love the Arkham City gloves, and that's like one of my favorite features of the suit because I don't know, I just really like the gloves. And then what's really cool too is they've even added this little computer thing in onto the actual suit itself. Let me just move my lights around. So, because you can remember a few times he's been in the game, he uses the computer, or I think it's this hand. I know one of the two is actually the little computer. I think it's this one. So it's like a little computer thing, so he just types in it. And that, so yeah, it's got a lot of detail in it. And if you actually wanted to, you can remove these. Just take off the hands. Like, I'll take off the other hand. And take it off, so just continues it around. It's got a black body underneath. So it continues around the detail. That. And it's got a really nice texture to it too. Now I'm still trying to figure out how to take this bit out to actually swap out the hands. So if you have any ideas, let me know in the comments below. Because I'm having trouble taking out the little ball joint. I could just use my spares, but I don't know. So I think that's in. But yeah, so that's pretty much the figure himself, which is a really nice figure. So now let's go on to the articulation. Alright, so that's the best I can actually put the camera off for it, because yeah, it's just, I've just stacked the camera on top of heaps of stuff, but yeah, so I'll take it off the stand. So his head is on a ball joint, so it spins all the way around like that, and it does come off easily. So on the ball joint, his wrist is also on the ball joint. It can bend like that, and it can also bend in and out, which I don't know where ratchet joint is, but yeah, so it's got full 360, and then it can bend around, and then his arms go out that much, in this much, up like that, and then like that, and it does have a little bit of a swivel up here. He does have a bit of a crunch joint, so he can crunch like that, and that's as far back as he can go. The belt doesn't move. That's the same there. His legs, he can kick up that much. He can bend his knee that much. This is on a ball joint, and then his legs can go back that much. It's pretty good articulations on the leg, but it does bunch up on the rubber suit. So, yeah. And I'll try and stand him up for you guys. And yeah. So I managed to get one pose. So he's holding his batarang and grapple. So I managed to actually swap out the wrist peg. So you can do different poses with him. And I've just got his cape there. So it's as if he's trying to take on Protocol 10. And yeah, that looks pretty cool. And so just give me a second and I'll do a different little pose. So I'll just show you some poses that you can try and do with this figure. Here's another quick little pose that I've done Now, I did try and do like a cape glide sort of thing. Like, you know, if in the game you fall off a high building, he makes himself slow down with the little quick cape glide thing. I tried doing that, but can't really do that. Unless you get a dynamic stand, you can't really do any cape gliding possibility. Well, you can't try to anyway, so that's that. And then you can try and do another one where he's trying to strangle someone with these sort of hands. But yeah, let's just go wrap up this video. So all in all, this is a really great figure, despite a couple of little tiny nitpicks that I've had with it. Just the little, I was kind of expecting a couple more gadgets when I first heard about the Arkham City one. That's just a little nitpick, and a little bit of the articulation. But this is a really great first Hot Toys figure, and I really hope that I do collect a couple more. Like, I really want to get the Ryan Reynolds Deadpool, the Captain America, maybe an Iron Man, a couple of other Batmans, and I really hope that they do make some more Arkham City figures, like the Arkham City Robin, Arkham City Joker, and Catwoman, because, yeah, I really like the Arkham City Robin over the Arkham Knight one. You know it's the same guy, I just prefer the Arkham City suit. But yeah, so thank you guys for watching, comment, like, subscribe, and share for more, and I'll see you guys next time when I'm gonna be doing my game review. Alright, see ya!